Okay. Nice. All right. Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, East to West Reviews. I'm your host, AJ. Hopefully, this fan here next to me isn't going to be too much of a problem. It's really hot in this room, so, trying to survive here. Hopefully, it's not too bad as mess with the audio. But today I wanted to get into two chapters that have dropped recently. Of course, today dropped the new My Hero chapter, and after this, we're going to get into the new Kaiju #8 chapter. Um, I, it dropped a little bit ago. I want to catch up on this just because I want to be able to cover this series in the future. All right, without further ado, let's get into the new My Hero chapter. So we know last time it dropped off where Deku, um, he was being assailed by one of All For One's members who finally coming after him. We know he's been waiting for this, so I really want to see what Deku can do since he's been training all this time, waiting for a moment like this. We know Hawks and Endeavor, they're not too far behind him, so maybe they can help him out if need be, but I'd really like to see what Deku can do on his own. And also, I'm worried about All Might. I don't know if that car exploded or not, so hopefully we get to see what happens to him too. All right. So it looks like this is a flashback. Maybe after Midoriya got out of the hospital, he's talking to Hawks. Hawks, you should be fine since you've got it one for all on your side, but Deku's questioning. I've got one concern. All For One and Shigaraki aren't at the stage where they can steal one for all yet. And with Doc Gariki out of the picture, they don't have the tech to preserve fresh quirk factors. That's because on the day of the big battles, every facility connected to Dr. Gariki was raided. So the villain's best option is to take you alive. That's a tall order for most of the escaped convicts, except for one woman who's fresh out of Tartarus. Okay. Looks like Deku was warned about her. She's actually a former senior colleague of mine. Hunting her down is one of my top priorities, but if she's the one who comes for you, drop everything and run. Ooh. Okay. All right, so she's not to be played with. Okay, now we're in the present. She's got her barrel right on Deku, and it looks like ammunition made of pink and dark blue fibers. Yeah, it's her. Huh. So what does she make bullets out of? Looks like it's connected to her. A former hero employed by the Safety Commission. Ooh, she said you moved. She's gonna shoot. Lady Nagant. She fires. Okay, Deku's black whip's coming in handy. She destroyed my secure line. All Might and Hawks will realize that something's amiss, but I've got no way to tell them that it's Lady Nagant who's after me. She might target them too as they get closer. For now, I should retreat like I was told. Don't go thinking you've got any options. Oh, can she curve bullets? Don't tell me she can curve a bullet. Oh, this might be meeting the people unwanted. Oh man, no, direct hit. A howitzer shot is nothing compared to this. Sure, I can. Okay. What's she saying here? Sure, I can see why All For One's got his eyes on you. She's nuts. Looks like Snipe's talking about her. If she weren't around, shoot. If she weren't around, shoot. I'd be Japan's top marksman, so he's not even #1. My homing lets me target anything within 600 meters that I set my peepers on. Works with anything I toss. I can't pick what part of the target I hit, and the hits won't pack much of a wallop, but not too shabby, right? But her, she can pull off what my quirk does with raw skill alone, from 3 kilometers away, no less. No way I'm competing with that. Wow. So she's hitting steroids. Her trick of the trade, her bullets. She can craft them into any old shape she wants. When she twists those two-tone hairs together, like like epoxy putty, they harden up as strong as any ammo out there. Everything from curving rounds to hollow points, I reckon. Oh my god. So she turns her hair fibers into bullets. So, okay, it looks like she just rips off a piece and she can just load it up. That's kind of OP, and she can curve them around, make them as dense as hollow points. She's lethal. She's basically a sniper rifle in human form. It's her whole arm, so yeah. Wow. Every rangefighter out there is green with envy over that right arm of hers. Oh wow. Looks like Deku took a knife hit. Is his elbow that's messed up? Even Snipe Sensei's jealous of her accuracy, and there's barely any downtime between those shots. So she's consistent. She can hit him with rapid fire. I know Deku. He's better in mobile air right now, but uh, with someone like this and at the range, he might be toast unless his Black Whip can help him out, or maybe he's got another ability from one of the other predecessors that can help him out. Let's see. Without the fourth quirk backing me up, I'd already be a goner. But based on the first shot and then this one, I can tell where she is. About 1 kilometer ahead, and her range is 3 kilometers. Dodging more shots while trying to escape that range would be tough, so instead, I'll take the fight to her. Okay, try to close in the gap. Blocking 2 of my shots, that's a first. Oh, it looks like she's not alone. Okay. The boss. Gotta get to the boss quick. Okay. This guy's kind of shady. Wearing me out. Okay. Yeah. Once we're done here, you keep hidden for now since the target's on his way to us. Maybe I should have ditched you after all. Is that? No, okay, so this is a flashback for her. Ah, the treacherous hero, the lovely Later Nagan. What an honor to meet you. And I wonder if this is during the breakout of Tartarus. Probably. All for one. There was a time when you were my target. Oh man. I kind of want to see that fight. I mean, I'm sure he won, but I'd like to see it. There's a time when you were my target. I have a specific request for you, unlike those others, All for One says. In the days to come, I expect that a certain UA student will leave school and operate solo. I want to capture him and bring him to me. I want you to capture him and bring him to me. He's likely to have a number of big shots watching over him from a distance. So bide your time until they're split up enough. Perhaps Rainy Day is your best bet. Hang on, why the heck should I? You're helping those others blow up this joint in the simple promise that they can go wild. So why I'm the only one who gets a home assignment? Oh, All for One said you killed a fellow hero. You seek the downfall of hero society, but your dream will never be realized. As long as that boy is around. She says, another one clinging to those phony hopes, huh? Okay, so that's kind of interesting. That's really interesting. I guess All for One kind of planned for Deku to do exactly what he said all along, leaving UA, being watched by a couple big shots. He's falling right. They might be falling right into his plan. No wonder they can't find these guys. Okay, creepy guy speaking again. The boss. Oh, the young Shie. Shie Hasaki? Leader, a friend of yours? Nah, he's got some screws loose, and I thought he might come in handy somehow. Okay. Another victim kept down by this wicked hero society. Let us deliver a death blow to those hateful heroes. Consider this a contract between us. Take this as a deposit. Quirk Airwalk. So All for One's giving out quirks then. So if he's giving out quirks left and right, these guys are in trouble. I've got a mission to carry out. Okay, so that's it for the chapter. That's insane. She's an ace marksman. It's a rainy night. Deku's can, for at least for right now, barely keep up with her. And now she has a quirk where she can airwalk. I wonder if it's something like Sanji's skywalk. I don't know if she's necessarily kicking the air, but I don't think it's like Deku's quirk that he inherited either from Nana. But that's interesting. I really want to know more about All for One's planning here, because it seems like everyone's falling into his plans. So hopefully they realize it soon enough, or else Deku's going to fall right into his trap. But for now, I don't have much to say about this chapter. I gotta sit on this for a little bit. Maybe reread it. All right, but from here we're gonna get into Kaiju chapter 33. Let's see what was going on last with this one. Oh, so the MC got captured. They finally revealed that he was Kaiju number 8, and now he's being captured. He's gonna make it out of this somehow, of course. But I want to know if the government knows more about this, because there's not a whole lot like that we really know about these humanoid kaiju just yet. So I'm hoping for an info dump now that that big battle at the base is over. All right. So looks like we're here at a big staff meeting. Looks like a bunch of big shots sitting around a table, probably head of the Japanese military. Kaiju number 8. I never would have dreamed a kaiju had infiltrated the defense force, let alone a Daikaiju class 1. We must deal with him ASAP. Okay, so immediate calls to take him out. That's not to be surprised. What do we tell the press? We ought to keep this under wraps, as we did with Kaiju number 9. I also hear a certain country is experimenting with kaiju to human tissue transplants. They would insist on having a say in this. Okay. So I wonder if real quick, globally, I wonder if the governments like kind of work together when it comes to dealing with this kaiju. At least now we have an idea that it's not just Japan dealing with these issues. Maybe other countries have the same issues, and maybe they have Daikaiju of their own, perhaps. But let's keep going. We should quickly dispose of him in secret and convert him into weaponry. True. Shouldn't we consider using him as a biological weapon first? This desktop prattle is getting us nowhere. Action will come after we take him in. I'm ordering the 3rd Division to hand Kaiju number 8 over to us. Director General of the Defense Force, Isao Shinomiya. Is that the girl's name with the axe? The girl with the axe, is that her father? I forget her name right now. Alright, so they got a boy locked up in prison. Of course he went willingly. He has got really nothing to hide at this point. Kaiju No.8's vitals are stable, showing no signs of transformation. Lieutenant's watching over him. Has a full day passed already? What's going to happen to me now? Oh, it's flashing back. Nearly all of the powerful kaiju are used as parts for special weapons. Worst case, you might suffer the same fate. Just when I thought I'd finally gotten one step closer to being by her side. I wonder if Mita's mad at me. It's time. You're being transferred to HQ facilities. Okay, Mina came to pick him up herself. And she looks stone cold. I wonder what she's thinking. Hey, me. Oh, yeah, she's not talking to him at all. Yeah, I figured. I've been keeping one hell of a secret from her. And given her position, no doubt she's taking the blame too. Probably. She let him in. Well, they all let him in. But still, this is a whole new phenomenon for them. I can't see too much blame being pressed. And they are suited up ready for him. Security detail for the trip is already met. Crap, I can't look them in the eyes. I wind up betraying Ichikawa too. He's been looking out for me since this whole time. I bet he can't forgive what I've done. He's the only one who's been on your side. I'm sure the two of them wouldn't mind. You've saved enough people's lives. They can't be too upset. I'm sorry. This time, it really is the end for Sir. Oh, he's speaking. I have faith that you'll come back. Okay, all right. Ichi. Oh, Mina, that damn Ichikawa. He'll get 50 push-ups for his unauthorized outburst. You know. When you dashed in to save the base without a moment's hesitation, I was shocked to see you as a kaiju, but I also thought this is such a Kafka move. We have testimony and footage to vouch for you. If we can prove that you're human, there's a chance you can escape disposal. Okay. So she's on his side. They saw what happened. They know this. Well, they don't know the whole situation, but enough to know that she knows enough to know that he hasn't betrayed them. He's not, a kaiju that's out to kill humanity. So at least they have some sort of plan to at least maybe prove his innocence, or at least prove that he's not a threat to them. We're also going to report all of your deeds as an officer as well. Okay, here's a few moments. In the third division, not a single person considers you a kaiju threat. You got the whole squad. Okay. It's time. Sit. Kafka Hibino. Based on Article 13 of the Defense Force Regulations, we are transferring you to the Arake Maritime Base to ensure citizen safety on the way. We have cuts her off. Mina, can I still strive for a place by your side? That's what really matters. She sits down. Sure, I'll be waiting. All right, wholesome woman. All right, I'm glad they're still friends on this. Looks like about there, maybe? Koto Ward, Tokyo. Defense Force, Arake Maritime Base. Bulkheads 23 to 31 sealed. Locks are in proper working order. Kaiju No.8 is now contained. They got him in a big facility. Okay, that's a chapter. Next on May 20th. Okay, a couple of days. Nice. Okay. So I'll definitely live react to that one as well. Hopefully you can do it the same day it drops. If not, I'll definitely do it the same weekend of. But that was pretty good. not a whole lot really happened. I'm sure we're probably going to get a lot more in the next couple chapters to come once we see him being processed to this base. I'm sure they're going to interrogate him. They'll probably probe him. I'm curious to see what this scientist guy has planned since he wants to turn him into a biological weapon. Hopefully, it's not what it sounds. Hopefully, we can just hey, maybe we can just use him to help us out. Um, because if if Kafka can go ahead and properly like explain to them his situation, it kind of be foolish not to have someone like this as an asset, especially with all of these daikaiju popping up. And since we're on that, he's kaiju number 8. We've seen kaiju number 9. It escapes me which number was the one who attacked the base, but there are at least 7 kaiju before Kafka, or daikaiju before Kafka. So what happened to them? Where are they? Is this something that the government's been keeping secret around the world, or is this known to the public? Because if you've got at least 7 other like kaiju of this level just walking around, you have to have some sort of some some sort of plan, at least to back them. But decent chapter. Hopefully, we get something more soon. But that's going to be it for me today, folks. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Hopefully, again, I can live react to this when the chapter drops. But keep an eye out for those notifications. But I also want to shout out before I go. Tomorrow drops Tower of God: The Return. So I'm definitely going to be covering that tomorrow night. I'll probably live to react to it, and I'll probably do a review just to kind of catch up. It's been a little bit since, it's almost been a year since the last chapter dropped. So I'm sure a lot of us could use a refresher. So keep an eye out for that. That's definitely going to be an exciting one, and definitely something I'm going to keep up with as the chapters drop. Hopefully it stays around for a little bit. I pray the author's health has been fine and he's been taking care of himself. Don't want anyone to push themselves too hard on anything like that. It's a great series. I don't want it to, kind of fall into, that place like a lot of other series we love. Hunter x Hunter, for example. But with that, take care, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in. Bye.